The tennis world has been shaken by one of the most severe integrity rulings in recent memory. The International Tennis Integrity Agency announced a long-term suspension for French player Quentin Folliot after uncovering what it describes as a large-scale match-fixing operation. Folliot, once a rising name with a brief climb inside the top 500 rankings, is now banned from the sport for 2 decades and faces massive financial penalties. According to the ITIA, the investigation uncovered a disturbing pattern of manipulation across multiple matches played over a span of seasons. Folliot was accused of influencing match outcomes for betting purposes, accepting money to underperform, approaching other players with offers to fix matches, providing inside information, conspiring to corrupt competition, refusing to cooperate with the investigation, and destroying evidence. It is one of the most extensive lists of violations ever released against a single player. The ruling brings an abrupt end to his career for the foreseeable future. Folliot had already been provisionally suspended since the spring of the previous year, and that time will count toward the ban. When the suspension finally expires, he will be well into his 40s, making any comeback extremely unlikely. What makes this case even more striking is that his official career earnings were modest, raising questions about how widespread the financial incentives of these schemes truly were. The ITIA labeled Folliot a central figure in a broader match-fixing syndicate, indicating that this was not an isolated incident, but part of a coordinated attempt to influence outcomes across professional tennis. The organization emphasized that actions like these undermine the integrity of the sport and damage trust among players, officials, and fans. Folliot is not the only player disciplined this year, though his suspension is by far the most severe. Several other players across different regions have received bans of varying length for violations of the tennis anti-corruption program. While none of their suspensions match the length of Folliot's penalty, one case did result in a ban of more than a decade, along with a significant fine. These rulings highlight a troubling trend that tennis officials are working aggressively to confront. Anyone suspended under the TACP is prohibited from competing, coaching, or even attending any events authorized by the ITIA. This includes every level of the professional tour, from the ATP and WTA circuits to all 4 major tournaments. The restrictions are designed to prevent suspended individuals from influencing the sport in any capacity, while their penalties remain in effect. With this latest decision, the ITIA has sent a loud message to the global tennis community. The consequences for corruption are real, and the sport is determined to protect its integrity.